2K Sports presents the NBA playoffs with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. We're glad you joined us today. We've got Toronto and the Chicago Bulls. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And the guys checking out DeMar DeRozan here. What can we expect?
Well, he's one of the most explosive finishers in the game. Guys, 6'7", great leaping ability, and can really run the wing in transition.
Yeah, and a strong frame too, Steve. He can throw it down with the best of it. You look at Chicago. With the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they don't want to let this one get away from them. They have to go out on the road and win Game 6 in hostile territory.
Yeah, must win in a Game 6 on the road, not the position you want to be in. I agree, Steve. They'd like to handle business here with their fans in front of them in a more comfortable environment at home.
Fast break, Toronto. And he banks in the lane.
Heads-up play on both ends there. Transition basketball, the steal and the quick push.
Steve, that's how it should be played. I mean, rapid-fire basketball.
Now here's DeRozan. Number 20. That 3 off the mark.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against him. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him. You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Lawson kicks to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the wing jumper offline.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Feeds it to Porter. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Misses from the corner. For Chicago, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Number 20 gets it to go.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast. I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Gets it to go.
He's got a nice stroke from long range, and, you know, he's not likely to pass up those opportunities when he gets them.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. I asked him what he said to his guys in the locker room, and he said, I told them the only way we can lose is if we beat ourselves. There's no way that if we play our game, there will be any other result. Certainly a lot of confidence in that pep talk, gentlemen.
All right, Doris, thanks. Count the bucket.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here are the Bulls now. 8-point game. Porter with the steal. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Number 1. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. Honor shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Clark, they've been looking at a sink offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Chicago with the ball, trailing by 10. They need this. That's good. 5 points in the game.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
To the middle. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get.
Not at all. They've been able to score with ease.
Knocks it loose. 0. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result. I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Rejected by Vucevic. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Number 1. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He has 7.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Back to Lawson. Hits the three-point bomb. Lawson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Trent. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The fans don't like that call one bit.
Well, the officials got an earful as a result.
Lawson right side. He kicks to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Vucevic has got his first points of the night. Number 43. There's the bucket, good.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Lawson from outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
And that result was no surprise, Clark, because they played very loose with the ball that night.
Yeah, they were carefree. Footloose and fancy-free with the ball doesn't get it done. And how often do we see it, Steve? The team that loses the turnover battle loses the game.
Raptors leading by 11. Number 1. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 9.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Number 43. The offensive rebound. Here's Trent. And the shot falls short this time.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass. How about the passing here? Moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Number 43. DeRozan defending. The feed to Porter. And there's the 3-second violation. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Bulls trail by 9. It's tipped. Fast break Toronto. Number 23. And laid in to finish the break.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something, anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here.
Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. The pass to Drummond. Backs him down. The jump hook. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You know, he got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
One-on-one fast break.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
That look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game. Yeah, he's a terror in the passing lanes, too. Loves to lay back a bit, kind of play possum, anticipate, and then dash out, pick off those careless passes.
And he is also a very rugged player at the defensive end. I mean, he will pull his way through any screen if it means staying on his man.
Jones, it's good from long range.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like.
Pass to Barnes. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Good glass work there. Rebounds have been a little tough to come by for them in this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like they're still finding their way out there, but it is early.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night here. Raptors leading by 5. A beautiful reverse layup.
Yeah, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Lovin. Kicks it out to Jones.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
This is his first free throw of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Jones. Out in his own on the break. Number 12 throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they got it cooking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
And it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
No good from Lane.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
He feeds it to Barnes. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Got a hand on it. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
Bulls trail by 3. They've got Drummond. Jones is out there with Dragic. And it's Lane in at the small forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Toronto's shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Now here's Barnes. Defended by Lane. Boucher, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
The shot's good from Lovin.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Boucher, defended by Jones. It's tipped. It's stolen by Dragic. Here's Hooker, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Raptors making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break moves, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Whatever their plan was defensively at time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Number one, defended by Lane. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. The dish to Dragic. Number one. And here's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How did he get that one over the top of it? He's giving up a lot of inches in that matchup, but you wouldn't know it after that throwdown.
The Raptors making a switch here. Lawson's checked in. Now here's Dragic. Stolen away. Here's Trent. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's LaRusso. After the Raptors pick up two. Gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Lawson.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Raptors have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Here's LaRusso. Poked away. Fast break Toronto. 0. And that one is hammered home. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure. It's on a nice pace now from the three-point line. 1 in the first quarter and now 2 coming here in the second. How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Now here's DeRozan. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Raptors leading by 3. Trent, Lawson defending. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. He's got 10.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Here's LaRusso. Releases. That doesn't go either for Lawson.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post part.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game. 4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
So it's Chicago now. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Number 4.
How about that basketball, man? Beautiful. Wow.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary for him.
You know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Latrey, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
So tough to hit a 3 like that in transition.
Bulls trail by 12. Chicago calls timeout.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Here's Lawson, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Lawson's got 11 points.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Right through the knee for the layup. He's got 15.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Toronto now. They're on an 18-7 run. Number one. And the layup falls. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Pushing it up. Passes it to Porter. Number 43. Nice open look, but it's no good. Chicago's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken a three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And the basket good. Raptors leading by 12. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
He dishes it to Vucevic. From 10 feet out, the shot is off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Kicks it to Porter. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, Kevin, in the NBA, you've got lots of shooters, but only so many shot creators, and he's one of them.
Yeah, you love to have a guy like him with the ball shot clock running down and just let him go to work. He is a shot manufacturer late in the game.
So deflating for a team. Clark coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
For three, Lawson, and that one's good. Lawson's got 14.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts. And the complexion of the game as a result may change. Using his strength nicely there to ensure the rebound. Good work.
And DeRozan, here we go. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Trent, Lawson defending. Number 43. Now DeRozan. Knocked away. Here's Trent. 11 feet out and he hits it. 9 points in the game so far.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
Here's Lawson.
Oh, man, that was a...
Mark it up. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do this spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Toronto. 0, can't hit. Excellent D there from Vucevic. Bulls trail by 14, up the floor. Dishes it to Lawson.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Bulls have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And the first one at the line is good. The Raptors making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. Raptors leading by 12. Trent, Lawson defending. Number 1. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 23.
There is no way No way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Vucevic defended by Young. Young with the steal. Jumps up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Wide open. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Here is Trent. Can't hit from in close.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Number 20. And that one's good. 11 points in the game. Toronto's got a sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Bulls trail by 15. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lawson fires. And it's off the back rim. No good. Toronto's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Trent. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Number 32. Good. Here's Young. And that concludes the first half. Raptors lead.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello out there, and welcome to the Halftime Report as the
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. Chicago's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, Toronto leading by 13. 0. And the 3 off target. Here's DeRozan. Lawson outside. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Lawson's got the first field goal of the second half for Chicago. Toronto working the ball around now. Cannot hit. Bulls trail by 11. The rim-rattling two-handed jump.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
man, he's got so much power.
Here's Trent. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 11. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Taken away. A solo fast break. Number 43 rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark Power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Zero. Lawson defending. Lawson with the defensive effort there. The Bulls shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Raptors leading by 10. Number 43. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And DeRozan. Here we go. Feeds to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Broke loose. Fast break Toronto. Number one. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, such terrific on the ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Now here's DeRozan. He kicks it to Vucevic. The three, and that one's good. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
Great opportunity right there. Got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Number 43, DeRozan defending. The feed to Porter. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Just 3 to shoot.
They've not had the same success from outside here in the second half that they did in the first. So it might make sense to look at going inside a little more this half.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Lawson. He's got 21 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
Now, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
Raptors leading by 8. Trent, Lawson defending. And he converts the layup. He's got 13.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
That's all you.
They set the pick. Vucevic, guarded by Porter. And it's Vucevic missing. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Vucevic has got 5 points in the quarter. Number 43 hits the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 10.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And also, he's one of those guys who can cover 94 feet in the blink of an eye and often does, with or without help on the break.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
And that one's good. 18 points for him.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
The pass to Vucevic. He feeds it to DeRozan. Vucevic. And that one's good. Toronto leading by 8. Trent, Lawson defending. Pass to Porter. Lawson with the defensive effort there.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Number 32, guarded by Porter. And DeRozan. Here we go. Backed in off the glass. DeRozan's got 6 points. Toronto, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Number 1. No good with the triple. Bulls trail by 6. Back to Lawson. No one near him. Gets it to go. Lawson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
A new group in now for the Raptors. 0. And off the basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
They showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
So it's Chicago now. 7-point differential. the shot is good. And now a 9-point Raptor lead.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And Drummond gets to DeRozan. He passes the ball. All sorts of time, and he hits the jump shot.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 P's, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Well, he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Drummond. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Moving it up. Finishes the break with a slam. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Here's the pick. Good. He's got 10. Raptors leading by 9. Boucher defended by Drummond. Good.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Fast break Toronto. Number 43 throws down the breakaway jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Now here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
There's the dish to Drummond. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Drummond's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Here's Barnes, and that one is stuffed right through. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
And DeRozan, here we go. Can't hit. Raptors leading by 12. 58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Boucher uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Passes it to Drummond. Number 12. The shot no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. He dishes it to Barnes. Gets it to go. Barnes has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass, leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his 1st trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. Goran Dragic is checked in for Chicago. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish. He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
And he dumps it down.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
He just could not contain himself.
Here's the pick. Offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Raptors leading by 18. They've got Dragic. Andre Drummond is out there at DeRozan. And it's Ball in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Zero. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's OG. And there's the pass to Young. The stupendous finish in traffic. Young's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Raptors. DeRozan passes the ball. Takes the lead pass. Kicks to Drummond. Covered by Barnes. Fires it up. Shot clock at 4. The shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Number 1. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Back to DeRozan. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Raptors leading by 21. Ball. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Dishes it to Young. Some solid D for Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. On the basketball. Stolen. And they're running. Number 1. It's rebounded by Lane. And for the Bulls, they're shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting on all cylinders. That's good. Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Shoots it up. Money from the wing. 22 points for him.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
Dragic dishes to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. No good from Lane. Raptors leading by 19 points. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Pass the ball. DeRozan on the wing. Lots of room. Toronto grabs the miss. Young's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's OG. Again, Toronto.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Passes it to Levin. No good from outside.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Lets it go with the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
That's good from Levin.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Number 1, defended by Lane. 0. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
First one falls for. Quarters checked in for Toronto. Good on both. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Tipped away. Fast break, Toronto. Ahead. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pulls up on the wing. And good on the basket. Booker. Zero. Defended by Ball.
That's all you.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Porter defended by Vucevic. Porter, no luck.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Good. And shot.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Shot is off. Great D that time from Vucevic.
A poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
They pass the ball. Feeds it to DeRozan. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Number 32. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. To the paint. Here's Porter. And he can't bank that one in.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
A shot by Lawson. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. Lawson's got 27 points. He kicks to Porter. Rejected by Ball. Porter with the steal. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Takes the 3. Can't get it to go. Toronto leading by 17. 0. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 27.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Deflects the pass. Lost the ball. From outside the arc. Gets the bucket. Toronto calls timeout. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. The feed now to Porter. Nice steal from Vucevic.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled.
Outside Lawson. Shoots. Gets the front of the rim and out. Toronto's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. He feeds it to Porter. And he connects with the jumper.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Chicago making a switch here. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Lost it outside. The 3. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Pass to Porter. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one. But wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
That was embarrassing.
Toronto leading by 17. Zero. No good on the triple. And Chicago shooting about 47% here in the fourth. And DeRozan. Here we go.
Looking at the game for DeRozan, 8 rebounds and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision, Clark, has been phenomenal. I mean, he could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. The Raptors shooting 40% in the fourth. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 29 points.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Releases. Misses off the right iron. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Deflected. And stolen by Lawson. And here we go. The Bulls. Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a
Bringing down the house. Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end. Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Number 43. And again, no good by Toronto. Bulls trail by 13. There's a minute left to play here in the fourth. No good from Lawson.
It's been a tale of two halves, huh, guys? He was on fire from long range in the first half, but not so much here in the second quarter.
The 18-footer is right on the mark. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
Here's Trent. It's rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And some changes here for the Raptors. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So good on that one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Toronto's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Number 45. This is there. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And this